Good evening and welcome to week 7 of the Medway Gaming League. I think that's what it's called. It's week 7, I should probably know. I'm Tom, again I'm still here and I'm still joined by Craig. Say hello.
Hello.
Woo! Right, tonight's first featured matchup. Fuck me, I've left the stream open. Tonight's first featured matchup is between 7 Deadly Sins and Spank My Blitz Up. I always get them confused because there's a team called Blitz Spank and Spank My Blitz Up. It's confusing.
Lots of blitzes.
It's one of the Spank teams, I knew that much. So picks and bans have happened. Yeah, not everyone owns all the champs, so we have to do 2 sets. One where we actually do counter picking and stuff like that, and then a second one just so that all the names are in the right order at the side of the screen in the cast. So that's done.
Yes.
So what champions are playing?
Lots of AD on side of 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
A lot of AD.
I guess Shyvana does some mixed damage.
A little bit, but
do you get
not.
Rage Blade on Shyvana? Or did I just make that up?
Oh, she could. She does have some AP scaling as well, so it would benefit.
And it's grizzly.
Depends, I mean, you could have it. The thing is with Shyvana jungle, you could build like one of 3 different jungle items. You could build either Warrior, you could build Cinderhawk, or you could build Devour, and all 3 would be effective.
Yeah.
So it's nice that way, and you can do that.
In fact, it's actually the opposite case over on the side of Spank My Blitz Up. They're very heavily AP based with just Lucian.
Just that single AD threat.
And as we know, one of the shortest range AD carries in the game. And it's not really a comp built to protect him. Mundo is good frontline, but he doesn't peel.
No,
Zach can peel, but again, he's really more of a frontline.
You see, really, you've just got the fresh.
Yeah, it's basically
peel, and
it's basically on.
I mean, fresh can peel pretty well.
Yeah, Thresh is a great
Especially
peeler, but we could have a situation where if they just focus Thresh down, then they can nail. Like if they catch Thresh out, Lucian if they choose to have another fight, Lucian will be boned. With such a short range. But so I mean, with such a heavy AD team, I think they'll be wanting to like pressure turrets quite early.
Yeah.
So I don't know if, especially Caitlyn Jana, that's mad siege.
Oh yes, definitely increasing Caitlyn's AD with the Jana shield. It's very, very effective.
Especially if coming into the mid game she picks up an ardent sensor. That is great for sieging up. But they haven't really got a comp for like extended sieges.
No, just kind of run in, hit a turret a few times.
Back out. I mean, they'll really struggle if they get engaged, like because they're engaged. They've got Nar's ultimate does count as a knock-up for Yasuo's, doesn't it?
Yes, so does Shyvana's ult knockback.
Yeah, but they're both really situational because they're both
very short,
and also both gated by a passive, by the rage and the
the ultimate cooldown.
Is Shyvana's called rage? What's Shyvana's called?
I'm not sure.
Well, Nars is rage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Shyvana's is, we'll call it anger. So like if both those have an empty resource bar, it's up to Yasuo to get the knock-up himself. I mean, obviously Jana has knock-ups, but you can't engage with a Jana tornado, and if you can, the enemy team has done something wrong if you get engaged on by a Jana tornado.
Yeah. I do, with Jana, the flash ulting, I like doing that. That's fun.
You can do that,
People expect it. Also, Yasuo has taken exhaust.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you've got 2 exhausts on the side of 7 Deadly Sins, 2 Spank My Blitz Ups, 1 on the fresh.
Yeah, who do they want to double exhaust? Like,
LeBlanc.
Yeah.
That's probably about it.
Stopping getting dove in the mid lane, but
yeah.
Wait, that means there's no ignite.
Nope. And they're against Mundo.
That
and Zag. Zag has pretty nice regen.
There's not really anyone who will want to buy Morellonomicon.
Nope.
So they will not have any grievous wounds.
Nope.
Against two
that Mundo is
champions that it shuts down the most.
Yeah, and that Mundo is going to be so tanky because he's just going to be able to build as much armor and as much health as he wants.
He'll be a dead man's plate, Sunfire Cape. I want to see both of those.
Both of those. Then you can just run at that Caitlyn and really not care.
Just stand next to her.
Full mail as well, because Caitlyn will not be able to touch you then, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
This is definitely going to be a good game for the Mundo to build. Incredibly tanky.
Yeah, it's definitely his
but
time
the
to shine.
laning phase might be a bit sketchy with the
Pre-6 isn't great, but there's not a lot. Like Shyvana doesn't have pre-6 jungle pressure so much.
No, that's true. That's true.
You need because she doesn't really have any hard CC of her own. You need CC in the lanes. Gnar doesn't have CC until he's Mega Gnar, which he doesn't.
And Yasuo just has his little bit of a knock up, and that's it. Janna has a bit, and Caitlyn has the traps.
Yeah, it's going to be very. I think we'll probably see Tintin just hard farming the early game.
Yeah, just especially if he does build the Devourers, he's just going to want to get that as soon as possible.
Yeah, get the gold, get the Devourers, get the stacks.
There was a change to Devourers this patch, if I'm right. Why has my game gone full screen?
Go through? I remember it being talked about.
It's just stacks on Rift Herald.
Oh, is it not 5 anymore?
No, it's 2 now.
2.
So it's not as much a priority now.
Fair, I'd say.
Yeah.
Although I don't know,
because it's a bit crazy.
I mean, it was 5 stacks, but you can't solo Rift Herald.
No, not unless you're Warwick.
Even then
you are struggling.
I think it'll beat you down.
It does do a lot of damage, but it doesn't take much for a top laner just to come down and.
Yeah, but they do that. They've committed 2 people to getting an objective. I probably shouldn't be arguing against a patch, really. I mean, what's happened has happened, even if I don't agree with it. Yeah. So a hook coming down on Shyvana, he's going to follow this in, but he doesn't have Flay, obviously. It's level 1, so he's just going to use it to travel and go whee!
But they are going to force 7 Deadly Sins off of this.
Yeah, very early. Very early, though. I mean, are they going to...
I don't want to say too early.
Yeah, I think, because they know they can't just sit there and wait. So they're just going to actually... I mean, it's very warded up. They're going to know exactly what Tintin is doing. Although, I don't know. 3 deep wards just to see what Shyvana's doing. You know what she's doing. You knew she was starting bot side.
Yeah, as most people do now.
Yeah.
I see the Doran shield being built on Yasuo, on Ezra.
Yeah, I mean...
You want to say Ezra? Sorry, Ezra.
On the night.
Wow.
That is an interesting choice. I mean, he already has his passive, which cuts down on auto attack harass.
Yeah.
Obviously, LeBlanc's auto attacks don't do much, so that part of it won't do it. Obviously, just have a nice amount of regen.
A bit from some spell harass, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, the regen is good. Which early trades in the bot lane. See a relic shield being run on Thresh, which is. He's got both stacks off early. He's the better. If you're confident in your ability to get those stacks, is much better for laning. You have a little heal.
Get help.
You got a little heal.
It's good. It is a much better item. I mean, I play a lot of Thresh, and I still don't like Relic Shield. I struggle CSing anyway. Never mind on the support.
Yeah. People go, oh, it's easy to do on Thresh because you have the E passive, but you shouldn't be using the E passive to get the minions. That's for harassing. But it's a lot.
I tend to go for it.
It's a lot better as a starting item this season as well, because previously, last season, people would start Relic Shield and then actually swap to get the Ancient Coin later on for the movement speed.
Yeah.
But we're seeing less and less people actually choose to pick up the Ancient Coin, and normally you'll actually see people like Thresh, Braum, etc., your tankier supports go Relic Shield and actually upgrade it into the Eye of Osiris item. It's not Osiris, it's the Eye of something else.
Yeah.
But either way, the one that is a Sightstone rather than the Face of the Mountain, just because the extra item slot allows you to be a lot more flexible in your build.
A lot more tanky.
Yeah.
It's quite surprising how much more tanky a champion can be, especially Thresh.
With an extra item slot.
With an extra item slot.
Yeah.
Because Thresh isn't as tanky as it used to be.
No. I remember when he came out and he was a bit, oh god.
I remember when he came out and play passive.
Nice trade in the bot lane. Shame Nijimura couldn't get the headshot onto Big Bang. You have to settle with putting it on Thresh, but
yeah, I remember when Thresh first came out and you literally just max Q no matter what. Anyway now.
Yeah,
the flay damage was on his Q.
Yeah, so you max Q, you got
reason to not max that ability.
You max Q, you got a reduced cooldown hook and more damage on your auto attacks. It was silly, grimy. And don't forget the souls used to be like, I don't know what you say, like it's like a reverse exponential curve, and like the first ones would be worth more than the later ones.
Yeah,
and it made it early game. He scaled like super hard.
Oh yeah, it used to be so much fun when I used to play. I still play him a fair bit, but I've moved on to some more different supports now. And I'm still terrible. Yeah. Silver free hype, yeah. Actually quite funny, me and Tom play with a few different people, and how many of us have placed in Silver Free? Is it 4 of us now?
Everyone except for one person's not finished their placements, and one person was in Diamond when we were all in Gold, so...
Yeah.
He obviously didn't get my Silver 3. So what's... 600 gold lead, 500 gold lead for 7 Deadly Sins.
Already,
just through CS.
Even though CS is like... pretty easy.
Oh, LeBlanc is roam top. And he's got flash. I don't think he's in too much trouble. Dodges the chain, really nice little sidesteps. He doesn't even have to burn flash.
A lot of damage.
Cleaver stunned though, didn't it?
Yeah, it just dies a really early roam, and it means that Yasuo is going to be able to
free farm up,
overtake with the pushing that CS lead even more.
I mean, LeBlanc will usually in most matchups fall behind his CS, and I guess she sort of looked at the itemization like Doran's shield Yasuo, like, nah, I ain't killing that. Now Fluxus is in trouble. He's got his flash available. He's popped it now. Nice dodge over the Gnar W. And he will get out of that one alive.
Just managed to
flash advantage for Gnar and Andy's has. It's very interesting to say that one was a LeBlanc gank and one was a Shyvana gank.
Yeah, the Shyvana gank this early on. We haven't got any clue yet as to what he's going to be building.
It's too early.
Meaning his jungle item. Ooh, that hook was quite close there. Just the saviour minion.
It's the good kind of miss because you still get the reduced cooldown. For landing
it's helpful.
So Mundo, he's got his ult now. Honestly, like your first rank ultimate, like I wouldn't blame him if he just popped it now. Just to get it, because it's not that longer cooldown, and it gives you loads of health. So sometimes just pop. You don't even need to be fighting. Just pop it in lane and heal up and get it recharging.
It's a 100-second cooldown.
Yeah,
like rank 1.
Which
with his current cooldown reduction, I don't know if he's actually built any or not.
I can't check his runes and mastering just a second. Very nice CS lead building in the bottom lane as well.
Yeah, 13 at the minute. Both AD carries managed to get a BF sword, but Nijimura managed to buy the boots, which very helpful when you're against a high mobility AD carry such as Lucian. Means you can get in and get them cheeky little headshots off. Yeah,
especially because with Caitlyn you want to be sort of continuously moving forward and back to try and harass as much as possible while keeping yourself safe from harass.
Yeah.
So Tester Boy, haven't actually seen him pull off any ganks.
No, it's quite.
I haven't been watching the minimap. He may have tried. He must have tried something somewhere because he's only got 24 CS to Shyvana's 41. Although he has had a pair of. He has backed twice, I believe.
Once.
Just once.
Just the once, yeah. I'm not too sure on how Zach's clear.
2 levels down. It's not.
Clear.
Zach's first clear is not like because of Zach's passive and how his abilities cost percentage of your current HP, but heal you a percentage of your max HP.
Yeah.
You get to like a 3rd hit point, and you can sort of stay around that. So I mean, he's still susceptible to being invaded, but you're never forced to leave early. So you usually can heal up and get a gank off, but he decided not to.
And Tintin on Shyvana is indeed building Devourers, and quite rightly so. He is farming really well.
Yeah, 41 CS, that is mental.
He's going to be a late game menace with that Devourer.
Definitely, he's going to be reaching that sooner than you would expect.
Oh, yeah.
A Lantern gank here, flash forward. He's got the flay still, there it is. Zach thrown forwards. He hasn't got his ultimate for the disruption. I want to see him use a point blank elastic slingshot. I don't think he cast that one. Now Shyvana's coming, and there's a TP from Andizaz on the back line. Mundo's following, but he might be a little bit too late. Big Bank is down. Roam from Yasuo. Now Fluctus, he's TP'd, but just into the middle of the enemy team. And now it's just an escape mission. Although Fresh is going to land him in out. A very nice hook under the turret, but Yasuo comes in. Can't quite secure anything. He's going to have to back away. Test avoid taken quite low. He does still have the passive available just in case it's not needed.
Very good collapse to cut off that Lucian right there, just to secure that kill. Let me see the Mastery 5, the BM. Damn,
Urza plays a lot of Yasuo. He plays a lot, like Yasuo and Katarina are his two top champions, but he's not really been picking Katarina in this 5v5 team format.
Yeah, it's not too great. He can get shut down really easily as Katarina.
Yeah, but
Yasuo not so much.
Yeah, Yasuo has its place, and definitely showed off. Early Hex Drinker, which is a really great buy against this triple magic damage team.
I imagine it's probably going to stay as a Hex Drinker for a good while.
Yeah, I wouldn't upgrade it, but Hex Drinker is one of the times it's just such a good little buy. Like an old Brutalizer.
1350 gold, I believe.
Yeah, 1350.
So only a touch more than a BS sword.
Get glorious stats.
That lovely stats.
Oh, he got a little bit fresh there. He's going to have to walk up and just get burned down. Mundo doing a lot of damage already.
That max in the queue, you deal a surprisingly high amount of damage.
Yeah, definitely.
The percentage max HP damage.
Yeah, and he's got he has the burn.
Oh yeah, just got to keep on top of people.
And the Bami Cinder as well for a little extra damage in that style.
Oh yes.
A lot of damage coming off this top tower. I'm going to move this. Directed camera let me down. So they've got that to less than half. He's going to ult the wave as well. I don't know if that means he probably wants to be going back, but he backed. Well, I say backed recently. He died. But he did go back to base due to dying, and I think we're going to get cleared out by Thresh here. Some not seeing any pink wards from the side of Spank by Blitz up.
There were a couple. They did buy a couple, but they've been cleared out pretty sharpish.
Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make, is to just buy one, put it down, and then forget. It's like you gotta make sure you still have more. 7 Deadly Sins had a couple more pinks down, and they've lasted longer. One just been cleared now. Oh, very nice hook onto Kaylin. Is he going to follow that with Flay? Yes, he is. And the box comes down as well. Kaylin's exhausted. She managed to 90 caliber net out of that one, and the Janna ultimate is going to keep her safe. The Monsoon giving the knockback and the heal, of course. That was a very good trade.
It was, but same again. You got all of the Janna, and Nijimura still has heal and flash up.
Yes.
I mean, it was safe. He had his Janna bodyguard.
Oh, Shyvana is coming down from the river. Slows onto Thresh for days. Lucian will probably be able to get out of this one, but he's going to have to leave Thresh for dead. There's no one there to Lantern Thresh.
No, sadly not.
Who lanterns the Lantern Man?
That is the correct way to kill a Thresh in the bot lane. You kill the Thresh first.
Yeah.
Leave
the correct way to kill Thresh is to kill Thresh. No.
Yeah.
What you meant to say is the correct way to get any kill in a bot lane that has a Thresh is to go for the Thresh. Because no one can lantern him.
Yeah. Just needs to hang back, throw a lantern out, and get steady carry out.
Unless it's a level 6 Callista, in which case you sort of boned, really, aren't you? You've got to try and get
both at the same time.
Lucian's getting really bullied here now again. It's so low after that engage. Fire gets a good damage back onto Urza, but Urza's still got the advantage there, and he's got the extra regen from the door.
And Urza's also sat on 2,600 gold.
Holy moly.
That's a lot. This is going to be a substantial bag right here.
That's a Phantom Dancer.
That's a Phantom Dancer.
That's a Phantom Dancer from a dagger.
And some boots.
And boots. Which boots cost the same as the dagger, don't they?
Yes. So it's
basically an outright Phantom Dancer.
Yep.
Excellent.
Brilliant use for gold right there. Back in just at the right time.
And Shyvana going to mop up some of this mid farm. How's she doing for stacks, actually? Let's have a quick look. She's got 20 stacks.
Already?
Yes.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, they did get the dragon just after they got the first blood. For some reason we didn't mention... I didn't say that out loud, but it happened.
It happened in my head.
So that was a delicious 5 stacks, and obviously there's the kill and the assist both grant more stacks, and then just an exceptional amount of farming early.
82 CS at 14 minutes on a jungler. You've got double what Zach's got.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Zach is always going to be behind in CS, but that is an impressive CS lead.
That's a lot of CS.
Especially, like, Testaboy hasn't really made a lot happen.
No,
if you can get a CS lead without the enemy jungler actually, picking up kills and assists, then you're just straight up win. I mean, he's got the kills and assists. So what is that individual gold lead there? Let's have a look. Wow, that's
2,000 gold.
Nearly 2,000. That's mental.
That's high team's gold advantage.
It's delicious. Yeah, it's 50% of what his team has as an advantage. Wow,
that's considerable. That's a lot of gold.
So Testa, we're going to find this pink, meaning there are now no pink wards on the map. Oh no, there are 4 sat in inventories. So
get placing them, boys.
Yeah. Will Shyvana be going for this Rift Herald?
Get picked up by Big Bank,
or just the Scuttle Grab? I mean,
just scroll in a minute.
The Rift Herald is worth the same as a Scuttle Crab. So if you just get the damn Scuttle Crab, to be honest.
Might as well.
It's too much of it, like, before you would, if you had a Devourer, you'd go for a Rift Herald in a slightly riskier position than if you were a non-Devourer jungler. Because it's quite a hard objective to take, and most people don't see it as worth the risk. But on a Devourer jungler, the 5 stacks made it super worth.
Yeah.
But obviously, rip
in Ripperonis. Yeah, both AD carries getting their first big item.
A TP from Mundo on the rear. Popsicle to immediately just get that extra movement speed. Janna is going to keep Caitlyn safe, but who can keep Janna safe? Well, herself actually with Flash. And then Shyvana from the back. But now Caitlyn in trouble. She's still had heals. She's got the Flash as well, so she's going to get out on that one. Very nice Shyvana onto it. Doesn't quite knock Lucian under the turret though. But everyone is going to be safe here. There's no kills for either side going down.
Yes, they were having to flash over the wall there to get away from Testaboy and Fi. Yeah,
Yasuo was roaming down, but he was on his own, and there was 2 people behind him. He was stuck between a rock and a hard place, and just had to flash away. And his has been bought some free time up in this top lane. Hook lands on Slappy Ticker, but he can't really dive with his turret still standing. And now Andy says he's going to TP in just to keep them away. Just to keep that turret standing. I wouldn't say that was completely necessary.
No, I mean...
he would have just drawn as much... Yeah, I mean, he would have drawn as much pressure by carrying on pushing to the top lane. Someone would have had to back away.
That's true.
Worst case scenario would have been a 1-for-1 turret trade and some free damage on the inner.
Yeah.
Inners do regenerate health, but it's not fast, is it? Do they regenerate, or is that...
No, inners don't. Next turrets do, and I don't think...
Oh, Big Bang's in a lot of trouble. He's didn't step on the mine, but he dies anyway. Wow, almost missed this one. Caitlyn Night Caliber Net is going to keep her safe now. Testaboy flashes, but straight into the Yordle Snap Trap, and he's going to get that passive popped. A very nice Gnar ultimate is going to knock Fluctus away, but he's a very, very tanky Mundo already. And then he's going to keep saying, Testaboy just picked off with the Bloblets on the side. Urza looking to accomplish something here, but the slow from the Mundo Cleave is going to keep saving. Now they're going to pick up a turret, so TP was totally worth in the end, actually. And Dragon spawned as well. Tintin has actually sated now due to the kills and assists. Onto,
this is just icing on the cake right here.
Delicious cake.
Oh, tasty dragon
and look!
cake.
Pink ward. Pink ward.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! I love it. This game is definitely spiralling.
Yeah,
going down the sinkhole.
8,000 gold lead. How much is that on Shyvana? 3,000. Christ. I would be so tilted. Like, especially the only AD threat on the team is Big Bang. And Shyvana will be able to assassinate him now.
Yeah.
Go for a... Ooh, sorry. Go for a Blade of the Rune King second, it looks like, with the... Yep, there we go.
There you go. There's the blade.
Yeah. Now they're just looking to siege up this mid lane. Caitlyn could do with getting attack speed out as well, just to help the siege. Because Caitlyn obviously has that mid-game lull where she actually has no attack speed, steroid, or damage modifier in her kit other than the headshot. She is in a bit of a lull compared to, say, Lucian, who can use his double shot passive, Tristana, who can use her Q, Jinx, who has the minigun, etc.
It'll be quite interesting to see which item he builds as well, whether it's going to be the flagship or the rapid fire cannon. Yeah. I imagine probably the rapid fire cannon. Yeah, the rapid fire cannon is dirty on Caitlyn. If you have a headshot rapid fire cannon proc, it's grim. If you just like get that on a squishy. Gnar is collapsing slightly, but he can just dodge it and walk away. Now the siege back onto mid lane. The culling used by Lucian to keep this one safe. Tintin just completely ignoring Testaboy. So I'm just going to go and punch this turret.
Tanky Zac has quite negligible damage at this point. Fi, that wasn't textbook LeBlanc.
No, questionable.
No, looking to keep this siege going. Shyvana's heading bot, so it looks like they're going to go for a 1-3-1 split push here.
Very nice split push.
It's going to be very hard for Spank My Blitz up to play against.
Definitely.
Especially like, I don't think there is any one champion in this game who could 1v1 Shyvana and win right now.
No. I'm going to agree with you there.
That's a 4 level difference.
He's
going to get whittled down under this turret and forced away eventually. But no one else can help because they're completely locked in this 1-3-1. And I don't know if they are going to try and do anything about it. Fluctus, he can take down Anzaz on his own though. Anzaz doesn't have flash, but he does have the little hop there. He's nowhere near Mega Gnar just yet. He's charging up as he's getting the auto attacks down. Oh, and he just pops just in time to save, and he throws down the Gnar ultimate and picks out one of that. Was a very nice play right there.
That's a throw your keyboard out.
Window. Like if I was Mundo, I would have tilted off the face of the earth with that one. Like, I can just imagine the comments going, "Oh guys, I've got Gnar, we can do something." Guys, I haven't got Gnar. I haven't.
That is very much a throw the keyboard out the window.
So unfortunate. I was going so well, and he just got very nice of Andy's to keep his head cool and just keep throwing down these auto attacks to charge up the passive quicker. If he had just tried to run, it would have killed him. Tintin forced to ult away. There's no one on the team he can 1v1. They can totally 3v1 Shyvana. Yeah. Raid boss.
But just dragons over into the dragon pit and
he still has flash available as well. Why is directing camera just watching a recall?
I don't know. I don't love directed camera.
It's 140 CS.
Right, spaghetti.
Shyvana now ahead of Mundo. and not far behind any of the solo laners, to be honest.
It's unreal how well they've managed to farm on this Shyvana.
Yeah, I mean, the next game with the Men of Both Flavors, I would not be surprised to see them ban Shyvana, and if not, come playoffs on Sunday,
yeah,
I would expect we'd see that Shyvana banned. I mean, she is a strong champion anyway. Like, she has one of the highest win rates. Not to take anything away from Tintin, who he has played it exceptionally well, but she is definitely worthy of a ban.
Oh yes.
Now, especially now we've seen
so
Tintin.
Well.
Yeah, she
and
farms
now
up.
You see Tintin's building some magic resist just to really say, nope, you're not killing me, and I am going to one-on-one anybody.
It's going to mitigate so much of the damage output of Spank my Blitz up. Have we got round 2? Is Fluctus going to go for it? No, he's not.
Because that's something as well you got to keep an eye on. Is that Gnar does have percentage damage in his kit, his W free stack.
The third classic Riot. Every third hit does something.
Percentage health damage.
Oh, a very nice hook onto Caitlyn. Is he going to follow this up? Yes, he is. Very nice play, and the box comes down. But he's such a squishy threat. He's only going to get taken down. But Fire comes in on the back. He's going to be able to assassinate Caitlyn. But is he in a lot of trouble himself now? Yasuo not quite picking up Thresh. Thresh still had Flash, got away from that one. Big Bang is now just in the middle of it. Exhaust comes down. That cuts his damage output right away. Fluctus trying to pick up a kill, but he's going to have to flash away as the TP from Andizaz comes down. Yasuo gets a very nice little ultimate. Hook comes down from Thresh, but Yasuo had already backed off from that one. More flashes blown. Fire goes back in. What are you doing, man? He gets taken down. And Andizaz is going to pick up a kill onto Mundo as well. That was some...
messy.
Yeah, desperation. I mean, the game is slowly... Like, I don't know how to say this.
Away.
Yeah, they just threw whatever they could at that fight to just try and get something. They're just slowly bleeding out in this game, and they just want to try and make something happen. Which, you know, sometimes that is the best way. But you got two choices. We can let them just keep taking things from us and lose slowly, or just go for it and see if we can bring this one back. So now the little collapse onto Andizaz. Urza was backing, but he cancels that just in time, and that's going to be enough for Big Bang and Thresh to stop going in there.
It was definitely questionable Fire going back in at such level.
Yeah, that was a panic, but, I'll say.
He basically distorted straight into a Yasuo tornado.
Let's not forget, previously they did nerf LeBlanc recently, and there's a slight delay. You can't like instantly go back to your distortion pad, can you?
Nope.
I'm sure you used to be able to. If you mash W, you could like use it for basically poke, and then saw that and went. No, that's
not how this should work.
That's kind of bullshit. We're gonna fix that. Little hook onto Andy's ass, but he's really tanky now. Not much they can do there. Fluctus, he's trying to get his things in his own jungle, but he ain't allowed. Tintin, it's just going to wreck him out through the Mundo ultimate. Fire came in. Not much he can do in this situation. Tester Boy, can he land a knockup? Nice little side step from Tintin. Now Fire's just going to have to use distortion just to get away. Really played on the back foot.
That is a scary dragon.
Yeah. Even when Dragon Form expires, there's not much they can do. Quite a lot of damage is coming out from Fire. He is still LeBlanc, don't forget. Zach's got the passive. Yeah, Urza now trying to dive this turret, but he's caught under it, and he doesn't quite manage to pick up, but that is another kill. 4 Spank my Blitz up. And a third kill as they managed to shut down the Shyvana. That would give them a healthy team bounty. But Big Bang, he stayed a little too long in this collapse, and he's going to get just annihilated.
Bye-bye, headshot.
Yeah.
Boom,
but
headshot.
They did pick up 2 kills across the map. That's much needed. Buy some bit of breathing room, but they've already lost the inhibitor in the mid lane after that fight. So they can't capitalise on these kills.
Nope.
At all, unfortunately.
Losing an inhibitor 27 minutes into the game now isn't actually that rare, but it's
welcome to season 6.
Welcome to season 6.
Honestly, I'm surprised I thought last fight the game wasn't just over. The death timers clocking in approximately 6 minutes each. So
it's scary, but it's true. Got 12k gold advantage.
Yep, let's
right here.
Let's do a hashtag Shyvana Gold Watch. That's a 4,000 gold lead.
4,000. That's an entire item and
that's
change.
Not just that's like a Trinity Force, man.
Yeah, an entire item and change.
Because Phantom Dancer and Infinity Edge is pretty expensive. That's 3,800 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
8 or 6, one of those two.
Zach, Tester Boy and Zach has got 4 mail in his jungle item.
Which is good itemization. It's not enough itemization.
No, you need some help. Need some help as well, man. Although, actually,
Cinderhook does give you the help.
Percentage damage. You've got Shyvana with a blade.
Yeah. I still think his next item will be a health armor hybrid item. Say Dead Man's Plate.
Like a Dead Man's Plate, yeah.
Possibly like a Randuin's. Testaboy comes in with a really long range elastic slingshot, but it just puts him in the middle of the enemy team. Does the flash and pops the ultimate down, but he's really quite squishy. And Caitlyn can just live through that 4-mail really easily. Shyvana comes in from the rear. She's going to assassinate Thresh. Urza fighting Big Bang in the top lane. There is no hope for Big Bang here. Urza will take him down immediately. Fluctus may be able to make something happen, as Urza has blown everything, but he's still got flash and exhaust. Hex Drinker popped. Still a Hex Drinker, like you thought it would be. And he's going to get away from this one.
Last item.
Get away? Never mind that. He's going back in. He's just whirling Fluctus down. Now Fluctus has to flash away. He had his ult running at some point in that fight, and it was not enough. And actually, the inhibitor taken down in bot lane, and this is the game.
This is game right here.
Fi did manage to assassinate Isuo, but that 1 down, 4 to go. I don't think it's happening, to be honest, and that is a very decisive victory for 7 Deadly Sins.
AD teams, you have to go early, and they did. They went hard early.
Their win conditions were snowball an early win and close it out quickly, and they did it.
Textbook.
We did it, Reddit.
Oh, can we not see online stats anymore?
What? Where's the button gone?
Button has disappeared.
Okay. So we normally at this point in the game there will be a button here that we click, and it just takes us to a nice little gold graph over time and stuff, and gives us some stats like how many wards were placed that we can have a quick look at. But nope, not allowed. So
we might be able to.
We can look at damage graphs at the very least.
Right. Actually, hold on.
Actually, Shyvana did less than I thought. Caitlyn did obviously an absolute shed load.
Custom games not show up on people.
It's a shame. Are we not got access to it? Is it RIP?
It is RIP.
It's RIP.
I'm trying to.
Well, it was a good game anyway.
Yeah, it was a cracking game.
And
there we go. Well played, boys, and you ruined.
And we'll be back on the stream shortly for
the
final game of the regular season, which is 7 Deadly Sins, who you just saw as the red team, with a very decisive victory against the Medway Flamers, who we haven't seen because we can't watch all the teams at once.
Sadly.
But yeah, so we'll see you shortly.
In a bit.